Alright guys, and welcome back. We're going to continue our recording here of Rome Total War. It's been a while.
Ready to sail.
Was having some fun in Chicago this weekend and things like that. But now I'm back. So, let's see. From what I can tell, and I did scout this out again, just so I wouldn't have to do that while we were recording, we did have two large armies here. If you remember correctly, last time we tried to hold off the large amount of Egyptian troops, but they just had too many. Too many there for us to do anything, and these should be then the remnants, which we're going to have withdraw right now. So we can have them meet up with some other troops and then maybe launch a second little offensive. So I have two boatloads now of military units here. So one I'm going to drop off right here to try and contain Egypt here. And then my second boatload of units here with their own general I'm going to drop here. This is like Egypt's richest area, I guess. Lots of fertile land. So that's what we're going to do there. This is very enticing too, but this is like where all their wonders are. They have the Great Pyramid here, and then the Great Lighthouse, or the Lighthouse. Okay, so we're going to continue that there, and just make sure that we keep Egypt on their toes. Don't give them any time to rest and recuperate. This is what they came at us with last time, so we did quite some damage. This should now make about 2 or 3 very large armies for Egypt. And I do have my little spy network going here. And a Numidian diplomat. Let's see if we can get some diplomacy going with the Seleucids. Oof. Or at least maybe the Armenians. But the Seleucids I would like to get in touch with, because it looks like Egypt hasn't wiped them out completely yet. So they might be a useful ally in some of these battles. So let's go right into the next turn. And we are able to now actually recruit a decent commander. He has 2 stars, he's loyal, command talent, confident commander. If we can get him to win battles, we should be able to get him to be a very competent general. Now, question is, where's he stationed? I don't think that's him. This guy's a deceiver. Yes, that's him then, Valerius. So, it's a good name. Sounds like a very successful general's name. Yeah, we're gonna need to build a little fleet to get him over there. This guy's like a perfect politician here. He's a deceiver. He's economical with the truth, which means he only lets it out when it's in his favor. He's a very good speaker, I guess. Huh. Should be a good politician for me in the future. Let's get one more unit of his study there, because we don't want to play around with Egypt. We're here to crush them. And Egypt has lots of trade going on here. We're going to try and hack into that a little bit.
At your service. Awaiting your command.
So on the diplomacy side of things,
Awaiting your command.
let's check this out. Okay, so we do have trade rights with them. They wouldn't even be close to being interested in an alliance with us. We're at war with one of their allies already, it seems. We can, however, go into an alliance with Armenia, which we should go for. Let's see if we can trade some map information. And no, let's leave that out. They'll be more likely to say yes, exactly, if we don't ask for that. So maybe they'll be our useful ally here against Egypt in the future. Okay, just checking out some things. So on the military side, we're doing very well. Should be lots of battles to come in the next battle, or in the next few turns. And we are again the richest faction. Excellent. That's how it should be. Because if we're not, our enemies can buy more. Now where am I going to get those fleets from? Right here, I guess. We should have some more fleets somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, like this one. So let's consolidate these two and have them go back for our general.
Moves depleted, sir.
Yeah, Egypt's gonna pay for what they did. And it looks like they beat back one of our fleets that had armies on it.
Fleet ready. Yes, Captain. All ashore. Orders.
Let's go for it right away.
Settlement, sir.
They don't. It doesn't seem like they left much to guard their home provinces, so it looks like I caught them off guard a little bit. What they're probably gonna try and do now is swing back around, but by the time they get around, our units should have arrived here. And also, they shouldn't, like, we should have done quite a bit of damage to their home territory. Let's see what else they have and cover some more.
On my way.
Yeah, so really not much else Egypt has to back anything up. It looks like they're sort of on the offensive too, though. Okay, let's create a respectable army here to throw them off. No, actually, I'm going to withdraw them as well. We're going to play the defensive here. Because that way we can maximize the casualties on their side. It's a little game of cat and mouse, really. Now, what did they do
Ready to sail.
with my other navy?
Aye, Captain.
This should be it.
Aye,
I'm actually going to call this navy back to destroy this Egyptian navy.
Victory!
And for now, I'm going to consolidate these two.
Yes, Captain.
Let's see. So we've got Hastati coming out everywhere, and then should at this point be able to dispense one unit of Principes, and they should still be fine. Even though they're not happy, they're not going to riot at this point. Yeah, Egypt's been pretty good about keeping me on my toes with my navies. They really haven't let me do too much. So let's block off some of their ports. I think they're going to be hurting if we block some of this stuff off. Alexandria is a pretty big port, so let's do it right there. Let's see what else Pontus has to offer. Not much. Okay, so we're doing good there. Let's see what awaits in the next turn. We're now under siege there. They're going to intercept. We're going to retreat. Yeah, we're done there. Sort of sandwiched in between rebels and the Pontic army. Okay, and let's take over this Pontic town now. This should be ours. If they don't push us away, that'll be their last turn because they will have run out of food supplies. Yes, I'm sort of excited. This would be my first successful, very hard campaign for any Total War game. Okay, let's initiate here, because they're going to have to come out in order to drive us back. We don't have to take this town. This time they have to beat us. Even though technically they're on the defensive. But if they don't break our siege, we're not letting any food supplies through, so they're done. this should be a relatively easy one. Okay, have to withdraw a little bit. They got some Eastern infantry.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Yeah, we're about to take them back. No worries. Okay, looks like they're trying to surprise us a little bit with some chariots, but that shouldn't work. Especially with my general so close. And that's quite a mass there for them to cut through if they tried. They won't be able to cut through with that many infantry units. Not without taking some hits themselves this time around. But they have quite a bit of cav here on our right flank, I should say. So we're going to have to counteract that. They're trying their best to keep us out, but we just brought too much this time. And their general is light cav. Their general is usually composed of a missile unit, so easy general to take down.
This is great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts. The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
So I would like to fight one more, and a good one against Egypt if possible.
Victory! This land is Roman!
Okay, another Roman settlement for us. Not really much of a population there. If we tried to exterminate, we would only exterminate 184, which statistically isn't a lot. Senate offices assigned. Okay, so we got 2 people in the Senate now, and let me show you the Senate office real quick, which I haven't done yet. Where is that at? I remember it was somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, so actually we hold the highest office. The Julii hold the 2nd and 3rd highest. The Scipii hold 1, and then we have 1 up and coming. So, yeah, we pretty much control a lot of Rome right now. The Julii being our biggest competitors. And actually the people, I mean, I hope that usually within the next turns or so, like once you start getting into Egypt and stuff, that's usually when the people get really happy with you.
I cap.
So let's launch another attack on one of their islands. Now this is a very strategic war, I must say. Like, it's not just like, kill as many of them as you can. It's more like, I don't know, it's more like, you know, capture this important point and capture this important settlement, blockade this, you know. More thinking involved than in a normal campaign.
Fleet ready!
Let's get that fleet over.
General, Imperator.
Because we have some Hastati in the way.
Fleet ready! Yes, Captain!
Yeah, and we have a very large army and are still able to maintain a profit every turn, so that's awesome. Very good. If we didn't have that kind of revenue, we'd be
Engage
toast.
the enemy.
Okay, and for some reason they only left a general in there. We'll take... Huh? No way. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to... This is impossible. I'm gonna have to load that autosave because the computer just butchered my army for some reason. So let's see where the autosave leaves us. Okay, so we did get that. Let's fight this ourselves, because I'm not a big fan of the computer just butchering our people. Like, I could fast forward and just send them to attack, and they would maybe kill like 50 of our units at best. I'll fast forward this though. And there's that lighthouse we're trying to catch. Yeah, they must be insane, throwing that many of my people away. For some reason, a relatively large city with not very adequate defenses. I mean, it's like an economic little center they've got going on, and very beautiful architecture. But yeah, you guys really think this could take out like 800 men? Seriously?
Siege equipped.
Okay, yeah, let's fast forward then. Yeah, we'll see if the computer told the truth there by the end of this
Our
battle.
soldiers are at the gates. Now they must batter a way through. The enemy gate is down. Our battering ram has done its work.
It sucks that I even have to play this because it's sort of a waste of time. Yeah, I love
Great
Egyptian
gods!
architecture
Our
at that
soldiers
time.
have done well this day. The walls are
Beautiful
taken.
city to take. I'm gonna make my general go on hold here, because if he gets into a melee with those chariots, our general is gonna get killed. I think we've had enough generals killed in the past few Let's Plays. Okay, and there they come. Move my general up just a bit. Quite some good archers though, I must say, but still not 800 men worth. Yeah, see, as soon as we get into a melee, we'll die. Making sure my general doesn't get caught up in all that.
The enemy king has been killed. This will surely
Hey,
make his
look, that was their
followers
king.
waver.
Checkmate. fast forward this here. Not that exciting. One more.
Rome demands victory.
Alright, so it was a decent amount, 358, but certainly not the 800 that the computer tried to make it out to be. Plus, they were the lower quality units.
Victory! This land
And we're
is
actually
Roman.
going to enslave the settlement. And then we're going to Romanize the settlement. Let me see where their religious building is, if they already have one. Okay, got a port, a bazaar, roads, land clearance, cavalry stables. Alright, a shrine to Osiris, excuse me. Gonna take that down. Then we're going to build a shrine to Mercury and a hippodrome, which should make them happier. Let's see what we got. Okay, so the Pharaohs, which was apparently the name for this thing, has a chance of nearby ships at the sea sinking and increases naval movement allowances, so we can move a little further, I guess. Construction was started in 290 BC. An earthquake destroyed it in 1303 AD, and then again 1323 AD. So yeah, it's been around for quite some time actually. Okay, yeah, and very undefended here. Unfortunately, the fact that these citizens are so upset doesn't allow me to really move very much. I think I'm going to redo my capital though. Probably Sparta would be a good capital. It might sound like a dumb thing to do, like the untraditional way to do a thing, but the reason I'm doing that is because for however much distance there is between a settlement and the capital, the lower the public order is, so there's actually a strategic value to it. And Sparta's a pretty safe city, I would say. Well, it's right on the border with Macedonia, but they haven't really done anything to piss us off. They haven't even recruited a ton of units or anything on our borders, so I can't really say much. Let's see what the Julii are up to. We haven't checked in with them for a while. They're not making as much progress as we are, not at all. So, I'm going to now hope...
General, move
Let
out.
me see what happens if we move them out of there. Yeah, so actually public order increases when this general leaves. So I'll leave him nearby, but not inside of the settlement. That way, if he does get attacked, we have our big army right behind him. To recruit some Triarii and then some Town Watch. First Triarii we can recruit. Okay, now where to continue this, because now we've gotten somewhere, but how to continue? Well, I definitely want to land this army on this island.
Yes, Captain. Out of move, sir.
Because I do want to take this island from them. It looks like there's a gold mine there, and then plus we could trade there and recruit units there as well. So lots of benefits from capturing that.
Ready to sail.
Then I should again have some more units on the way.
Ready to sail.
Oops.
Aye, aye,
Yeah,
Captain.
Egypt's doing like an economic warfare thing. Like they're trying to stop all our trade and lots of things here. I'm going to halt construction on those Principes and build some triremes here. Actually, I'm going to do that in our old capital as well. Then maybe build some Stadi again. This man shapes the business of state to his will and gets any task done despite any challenge. Yes, that's what our trade did. Remember, we built that trade infrastructure in the beginning, and that's really paying off now. We're able to afford very large armies. Now I hope that these Egyptian armies are going to attack us rather than waiting us out. Anyway, it's a way to tie up some of their troops. It looks like they have one large army here.
General! Aye, Captain.
Let's try and scout out what else they have.
Aye, Captain. Attack!
Now we're gonna punish them a little bit.
Victory! Yes, Captain. Yes, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Move completed, sir. Attack!
What does this do, I wonder? So the Great Pyramid increases the loyalty of Egyptians to the owning faction, regardless of culture. Sweet. So if we capture that, everyone here should be happy in this general area. I would like to go for one more battle, just one more.
Roll for your lives!
Yeah, and they are actually rioting in Alexandria. Hey, and we have a huge city there. Actually, that might have been what I should have went for first. I'm considering abandoning this now. However, they're already at 55% loyalty, so maybe that would be a bad move. It probably would be. I think we're just going to sit on what we have right now and hold it. Retrain everything, because they have some good armor here, I guess. And Carthage is now subservient to Spain, so Spain is pretty much taking control of Carthage. It's like saying we're going to let you live, but we own you, and our military can roam through your lands now. Essentially is what they're saying.
Ready to sail!
Oh, and they have one large army here. I hope that won't become a problem. And even though these are pretty bad units, they've been upgraded to a point where even their militia hoplites get like 16 armor now. That's pretty epic for a militia unit. Let's see what their their basic militia unit would get 8, to where their upgraded one will get 16. So they've pretty much doubled their armor on those units. Okay, so let's get some more units out.
General,
Egypt is calling.
General. Aye, aye, Captain. Orders, Imperator, Imperator.
Let's make sure we get that fleet over here so Egypt doesn't get any funny ideas about sinking our army in the sea. And let me see if they... Yes, so they do plan to attack here within the next few turns, which is good. That's what we want. It's more of a trap than anything else. Okay, then we'll give it another turn in Alexandria. And then hope that everything calms down a little bit. Because the way it looks like right now, it seems like I can't really move my armies too much once I capture something. It's another thing set into our path. Another problem for us to deal with, but we usually deal with them eventually. So that frees up that army. Let's destroy this shrine to Aphrodite. Destruct the temple of Mercury, and those people are happy.
Orders.
Merge what we have here.
General, sir. General. General. General.
And they are still content as well. So we are going to have some reinforcements for them
March.
when they do
Move
plan to
completed,
attack.
sir. Imperator. Imperator.
And if they try to do siege equipment for one more turn, we are going to have another unit of reinforcements there, or another little army full of reinforcements.
Sir.
I would like... Okay, we're allies with Parthia and Armenia as well. So we have some allies in the Middle East, which is excellent. We will need that to control Egypt, I think, in the future. Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt.
We're under siege!
Ah, and our legions are ready. Now you guys will see what Rome can really do. Now this is an epic statement, so I will read the whole thing. Gaius Marius has proposed a series of laws that allow the proletariat to join his reorganized Roman army. That means the working class, basically. People that didn't have money to buy their own armor and equipment. In return for many years of military service, every soldier will be given land as a kind of pension. This reform is passed in the People's Assembly without the approval of the Senate. It's a certainty that such popular and populist appeal will do Marius no favors in the long run. So the Senate was like, yeah, we only want people in the army that can afford to be in the army and that can buy themselves the best equipment. This guy, Gaius Marius, said, okay, we're going to mass produce equipment through the state for our troops. Everyone can join, anyone can join, that's in fighting condition. And then at the end of, I think it was a long time, like 30 years or so. At the end of 30 years or so, we're going to give you guys a little piece of land that you own. So now we can actually train legionaries. At this point, it doesn't really... So, let's actually get rid of this crap. And let's build some legionaries. We're going to be able to throw Egypt back a little bit easier now. It's going to make it somewhat easier.
Orders! Forward! Sir! March! Forward!
And then we're going to take over the settlement of Salamis, if that's how you pronounce it.
Imperator! Not possible, sir! Imperator! Forward! Imperator! March! Orders! Engage the enemy!
Oh no, that's not what we want.
Orders! Prepare for battle!
That's what we want, if anything. But I think we're still going to stay on the defensive, and then we'll have our reinforcements on the way as well. So that should be fine.
Onward! No more moves, sir!
And out of nowhere, these guys try to ruin the fun. Let me see if I can to draw.
Imperator, prepare for battle! Sir!
Send them some help, because I know that these guys couldn't have built siege equipment yet. Some Veltays as well. Then, let's forget about all these Hastati and whatnot. Let's build some real military. Sparta should be able to build some good missile units. Yeah, Roman cavalry is probably one of the better upgrades to our cavalry, because what we had before was essentially garbage. Now our cav gets 15 armor as opposed to the 8 or so that the Equites got.
Move out!
And this part of the game, the Marius reforms are like a lifesaver for us. Let me see what happens if we remove troops, because sometimes when you remove troops, the public order gets better.
General, sir! Orders, sir! General, orders! Onward!
And not in this case, but
Sir!
that is fine. We're just going to wait on our legionaries and then take it from there.
Ready
Also
to
want to
sail.
make sure to break up this trade. Put some economic pressure on them. I want to fight one battle. Just one more battle.
Disengage! General!
I sort of feel like raising the city of Alexandria just so that I can get to Memphis, because that's a huge city. Plus, then I could actually move my forces out and try and crush this army here as well. However, that would sort of throw off my supply point for the legionaries. I guess for now we'll make do with... I'll build 2 more units of legionaries, or make it 3, and then raise the city. Wait, instead I'll have 2 units of legionaries and 1 Praetorian cohort to guard my general, his personal bodyguard.
Orders, attack! Besieged settlement, sir.
Okay. We'll take that. That sounds fair enough.
Ready to sail! Set sail!
Not like the crap the computer usually tries to pull.
Imperator.
Oops.
Sir! General! Imperator! Imperator!
Let's merge what we have, see what we can work with.
Sir! Ready to sail! Imperator! General!
Okay. We're doing well. We somewhat... I would call it about even now between me and Egypt. Our biggest challenge for sure. Now we're gonna have to mobilize some forces here.
March! Orders! Move out! Attack!
Oh man, lots of chariots. Now why can't I have my reinforcements too though? I'm gonna have to try this again next turn. I'm gonna have to try and make it to where both our reinforcements are in play, not just theirs. And then let's sneak up on them.
Move out! Sir! Move out! Prepare for battle! Victory! Aye, Captain.
Okay, we're in a gridlock with Egypt now at this point, but we do have to keep moving and make decisive moves. So, we are ready for the next turn, still waiting for that battle that I would like to see. Man, Egypt has stuff everywhere.
Ready to sail!
I actually think I'm going to try and take Memphis with this fleet here. Or at least try and capture it.
Ready to sail!
So then we would have a lot of Egypt's economic center under our control. So maybe I can launch a 2-pronged attack, one from Alexandria and then the second one with the forces we're going to drop here. And we do have more reinforcements on the way again, so... Oh! Forgot about that. What happened was they starved out our population. So let's make our stand here. Let's do it. This is an even battle, so we have some good chances.
It would be rude to keep them waiting. So let us see how they like good Roman steel.
The Pharaoh has sent his servants against us. Do not fear them, for they will be cut down by us, just like other men.
Alright, enough of that. As you can see, we now have the Roman armor general. Very tough units here, very tough. I would almost say that they look twice as tough as the original general, his bodyguard. Okay, let's get the high ground for sure.
The enemy have brought up
because
more
they will
men.
try and kick us out of here if they can. Yeah, we should actually be able to... Okay, they have 1 unit of cav. These units have really no defense. These axemen, they're called, I guess, have no real defense against cav. They would need a spear or something, or a sword at least, but not very good against cavalry. So in that case, we're going to save our infantry for this right here. Okay. That's really the best opening I see at this point. Probably send up a missile unit too, or archers. Here comes our armor general right there. Yeah, that's some punch right there. And none of our bodyguard died either. Let's get our general out of there. He's taking a few casualties now, so... Let's go for another charge here. Yeah, destroyed. So if we kill their general, this should be taken care of.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
And that's one general, a very useful new general's bodyguard unit. I will actually be using my generals more often now, I think, now that they got some upgrades. Oh crap, they broke formation, but no worries. It is acceptable. Alright, let's route this last unit, and then we should be done with that army. Yeah, no chance. Two superpowers going head to head. And I actually respect Egypt. They have very capable units, I'd say, compared to some of the others. right down there. Our general's not really even
Gods
close to
fill
there,
the
so...
heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Okay, and my Principes are impressing me. They're holding the line even versus the heavier chariots too, so I like that. And these aren't even legionaries. These are the units you get pre-Demarian uniforms, pre-Demarian uniforms. That's my general up to, okay. And let's make sure we capture a lot of these, or kill a lot of these running units too. Okay, so their general's playing cat and mouse with us. He keeps coming up and then he runs away. Sort of the same thing we do, I guess, except we actually charge internally. So let's just stay focused. It's not over. They routed 2 units, yeah, but that's not bad. And that one facing Egypt. Reform here. Let's put fire at will mode on for all my infantry. Then these 2 units relaxed a little bit. They actually joined back in the battle. I don't know if Egypt's running or what they're doing, but if they are, we're going to pursue them now. It looks like they're doing an organized retreat here. Yeah, so let's just keep chasing them here and see what happens. Doesn't look like they're going to turn around, so...
It will be better for your general to
nah, it's
fall
no
on his
biggie.
sword
Better
than
run
live
than be
another
dead
day.
at this
He
point.
is running away.
But the fact that he ran from peasants is sort of
The enemy
embarrassing.
army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
Okay, we're going to let them run off the map, and by that time we should have won this battle. And that'll probably conclude our Let's Play today. If they could just run faster than 2 times speed.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
Okay, so we killed more of them than they killed of us. That's how it should be. Alright guys, looks like we have some rioting to deal with next time around. In a lot of Egyptian settlements actually. But we'll take care of those next time. We'll see you guys again. Thank you.